being a teacher that really made me realize how the system works. And when Mike Brown got killed, it was like this moment, like I just had no idea this was happening at this rate. I had no clue when the protest began, but that was like a moment that really woke me up. Social media. I have a complicated relationship with social media, but I feel like it's a great platform. If we don't tell the truth on the platform, then you wouldn't have known. What you see are our tweets and our vines, and like that was our true telling. Like that's really powerful to me.
This is America.
The stuff that you see in the news every day is just not, it's just not the biggest lever. So I'm obsessed with like, how do we tell that story differently? We show these like people who are struggling and
Don't got you slipping up. Look up.
people who are into it and they go home unmoved, and like that actually isn't the answer. How do we have representation be about the question of how we got here and what does that look like? I recently had a conversation with a police officer and she said to me, you know, DeRay, there's a lot of crime and there's crime and you're saying the police should never kill anybody. And I said, well, why should the police kill your child? When would you be okay with a police officer putting a bullet through your child's head? And she's like, I don't know.
Police be tripping up. Yeah, this is America.
I've realized that we can't fight people in certain positions. We actually have to be the people. The way we think about the world shapes the way we react. You know, when I saw the news about Mike Brown being killed, I mean, he was a kid. He was a teenager. I was like, the least I can do is go see for myself. I said, I'm just gonna go for the weekend, and I got tear gassed the second I was in St. Louis. And at that point, I was like, I'll do whatever I can. I was told that that part of American history was behind us, and then I was living in it, and I was like, oh wow. You know, I'm working so hard to make sure kids have access, but if they get shot in the street by police, then the access stuff doesn't matter. I have a lot of hope. I think that, like, you know, you even think about the protests. Without Twitter, without the internet, we wouldn't be recognized in the same way. I hope what I'm doing really pushes people to think about their own lives and what they could do in the fight, because, you know, there's a lot of work to be done.
This is America. Don't got you slipping up. Look how I'm living up. Police be tripping up. Yeah, this is America. Guns in my area.